Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Goody and welcome back to another What If video. This is probably my first Marvel What If. And a Dr. Seuss What If. So I just came up with a good what if concept. Not just any concept, a really funny concept that just popped in my head recently. So I came across the thought, what if the Cat in the Hat was in the MCU? And the Cat in the Hat that I'm referring to is the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat. So I picked two movies that he would be in. He would be in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. I know what you're thinking. A Dr. Seuss character in a PG-13 movies? How does that work? Well, I did come up with some ideas recently how it would work. So, let's get to our stuff. Let's get to the scenarios and how it would be like. So, things are the same in Avengers Infinity War until we get to the part where Tony Stark is talking to Doctor Strange and as so 2 minutes before the New York attack, Doctor Strange says, "We need one more person for this fight." And then he opens the portal and it shows a Dr. Seuss looking hallway, but it was nighttime, and it shows the cat looking figure in the distance. And then it puts on a familiar hat. And then Tony Stark says, "That looks like Catwoman or something." And then the figure walks up to the portal. And then Tony Stark says, "I don't like this monster." Sorry. So Tony Stark says, "I don't like this monster." And then the cat fully enters the portal by saying, "A monster? Where?" As he said it in the Cat in the Hat movie. Tony Stark would be confused and say, Tony Stark would say, "Who are you?" And the cat says, "Well, I'm the Cat in the Hat. There's no doubt about that. I'm a I'm a fun feline, and I'll make sure that you're..." And then Cat would do the usual rhyming, like in the movie. Feline, feline, dolphin, bird. I got nothing. And then Doctor Strange would say, "What's your superpower?" And Cat would say, "Look, I'm a cat that can talk. That should be enough for you." And then Tony Stark would ask Cat, like, how did he get here? And Cat would say, how do I put this? Well, a mommy cat and a daddy cat fall in love each other. Then Doctor Strange would tell him to tell him silent. And Cat just did that, and the cat did just that. And then Doctor Strange asked him the same question. Where'd you come from? My place, what do you think? Then Doctor Strange told a different question to him. How'd you get into my place? And the cat would say, "I walked through your portal. Like, I've been here for 1 minute, and no one has offered me a drink or roll." So, and then 1 minute later, as Tony Stark and the cat were talking, then they heard a loud bang. And that is the New York City fight. So events are the same, but the only difference is the Cat in the Hat is on Tony Stark's team. So Cat would go to the Titan with the space helmet and stuff. So now here's the question. How would the Cat fight Thanos? That is a good question. He would use his umbrella to fire meteors. So of course Thanos would dodge all that. So Thanos tried to punch Cat. But Cat used his umbrella to fly. So yeah, I can't think of any more things for the Titan fight. So yeah, they've and then everything else in Avengers Infinity War will be the same, you should have gone for the head and all the heroes faded to dust. So Cat was lucky. The Cat was very lucky because he did not turn into dust. So that would be it. So events are the same in Avengers Endgame. So the Cat would still be alive, and Tony Stark would tell Cat like, "Come on, we gotta find Thanos or something like that." Where the scene where Thor chops Thanos' head off, and then we go to and then we show like a few years later. The Cat is older, but that doesn't mean that he's still joyful and fun. So yeah, still events will be the same. Like Cat will going with Tony Stark to the time travel time warp scene to get the time stones. Once they collect all the time stones, Hulk could still snap, like he did in the normal timeline. And yeah, the final battle scene is the same until we get to the part where Thanos would say, "I am inevitable," and then Thanos snaps. But however, there's no time stones. However, instead of Tony Stark having the time instead of having Tony Stark with the time stones, it would be Cat in the Hat. The Infinity Stones will be on his umbrella, which is closed. And then Thanos would be surprised, like he was in the timeline, in the normal timeline. And the Cat would say, "Well, I'm the Cat in the Hat." And then the Cat opens his umbrella, and as his umbrella was opening, the screen fades to white, and then all the villains faded to dust, including Thanos. And the Cat would still be alive because he's a Dr. Seuss character. I don't know. So yeah, Tony Stark would still be alive, and Doctor Strange would congratulate Cat in the Hat for saving the world. So Doctor Strange opens a portal to the world of Dr. Seuss. So Tony Stark will be sad to see him go. So the Cat would say his last words, "Adieu," and then he enters the portal. And as he enters the world of Dr. Seuss, Doctor Strange opens the portal. Doctor Strange closes the portal. So yeah, in this timeline, Tony Stark would never got his funeral. And then events are the same. And so events are the same in Avengers Far From Home. No. Spider-Man Far From Home. So events are the same until we get to the part where where Peter Parker met Mysterio. So that will still go out as planned. However, there's two more Dr. Seuss characters in the movie. Can you guess who they are? Horton the Elephant and the Lorax. They somehow made it. So the Lorax says, "Do you want to know why I got here?" And Peter Parker says, "Yeah, I want to know how you two got here." And Horton says, "That was the cat caused the snap." Well, because I think like Thanos' snap was the cause of the elementals, but the cat snap was having one of the Dr. Seuss characters come to the human world. So events are the same, but the only difference is Horton and the Lorax are there, and Peter would still get exposed, and Horton will be shocked that Mysterio got his exposed Peter Parker, and then events of Spider-Man No Way Home could still be going as planned, but so yeah, so Lorax and Horton would still go with Ned and MJ, where they captured the villains. And I'm sorry, spoilers for Avengers No Way Home. No, Spider-Man No Way Home. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and go and watch it. So yeah, spoilers ahead. And then so yeah, everything is the same until everything in Horton here, and then everything in Spider-Man No Way Home is still the same, but Horton would still go to cure Lizard, and then the Lorax would cure Sandman. And yes, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is still in there. Until we get to the end of the movie, where Doctor Strange makes people forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And then the Spider-Man villains, including Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, they like vanished. Including Horton and the Lorax. So they forgot that Peter Parker was Spider-Man. And then everything is the same in the mid, and then the end. Everything was the same in the after credit. Sorry. Everything was the same at the end of the movie, where Peter Parker is meeting Ned and MJ and getting his final swing, and then the mid-credit sequence is the same. And right after the symbiote made its movement, it cuts. If the camera fades to black, and then it fades to the world of Dr. Seuss, which Lorax and Horton made it back to their worlds. And then Horton carries on like nothing happened. And then the Lorax carried on like nothing happened as well. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so that's it. So that's what would have happened if the Cat in the Hat was in the MCU. So what do you guys think about this what if? I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this what if. So yeah, thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications on. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.